Finally, it's happened to me.
Fucking hell. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Credit Chronicles. Oh. We are all feeling spicy because we're all back at the table tonight, all together again. Nerdy is on his way. He will be joining us a little bit into tonight's session. We're all here. We miss each other, and it's going to be so much fun. But yes, welcome to Critic Chronicles. Welcome to the Tales of the Valiant. Thank you to Kobold Press for sponsoring this campaign. We love you. We appreciate you. Keep giving me more stuff to plug because I will happily do that. But anyway, before we begin tonight's session, a couple quick announcements. First off, as you can see in other side, that little bar right there, that is a tip tracker. If we get to $100, both this party and our party on Friday nights with Shadows over Baldur's Gate will be getting a feat. So this is a way that you can support the players and totally not mess up the balance of my game. So you could do that, and if we hit that goal, we're going to be doing the first of many dice giveaways on this channel. We have a wonderful set of Dragon Eye dice from Modern Artifice. They are beautiful. The eye looks creepy as hell. That we'll be giving away to one lucky follower. So just to sweeten the pot for you guys, if we do hit that goal, then one of you wonderful followers will be getting this set in the mail. We are sponsored by Modern Artifice. Go check out their wonderful shop. They are super talented. If you use Crit Hit Cron at your checkout, you get 10% off of your order. So it helps support the channel too. So like, you know, be cool. And I can't think of anything else offhand. So I'm going to throw it to my wonderful, wonderful, lovable party that I love with all my heart. We're going to start with LB. That you could introduce yourself.
What's up? How's it going? Oh, okay. Hey, MLB Hackma.
Yeah, great.
How's it going?
Great. It's episode 12, and this is our fucking intro.
I'm doing a thing. Don't worry
I'm doing
about
a bit.
I'm LB Hackma. Be good. Find me at LB Hackma. Tonight I'm playing Gavel, the human monk, way of the open hand.
Yeah. Popcorn it.
Aaron.
I had the mute button pressed. Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Erin. I'm playing the party mom, Maeris. So you better watch out and stay hydrated, or else I'm gonna ground you. And I'll send it over to Ian.
Picturing you saying that with like a wine glass in your hand, like, I'll ground you.
Oh, fucking do it! Oh, do it!
Go ahead, Ian.
Hey, I'm Ian. I play Merosha. What? What are we doing today? What are we doing?
We're all feeling goofy because we're all together again.
I didn't get the update on the vibes.
Well, be goofy.
That's fine. I will be goofy. And yo, listen, I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media, and I play Merosha, the half-orc fighter, and who's known to be shenanigans once, so he'll shenan again. And I got another one for the homies out there, where there's an Anne Hathaway, there's an Anne Hathaway. Give him something. Give him something.
You're grounded.
Noir, it's your turn.
I don't know why I'm so proud of that.
Hi, everybody. I'm Noir, and today I'm playing Cybal Kingsman, who is a mechanist, and I remembered everything.
Praise me. I remembered it all.
I was ready. I nailed it. Got in, got out. Make that one of your little TikTok clips, motherfucker.
I would if you had a fucking better light on your face.
Oh, yeah. I kind of fucked up my lighting scheme.
No, you're good. You're good. I love you.
Oh, shit. We doing stuff today.
I was really hoping it would just keep going.
I'll show you, motherfuckers. I'll show you all. They laughed at me. They called me a madman.
Okay, don't you dare. Oh my god. Okay, viewers, if you are tuning in, this is the campaign. This is it. We have some few. That is terrifying. I'm not okay with this. This is the campaign. We have some serious moments and some heavy moments throughout the session, but for the most part, this is the energy that you're tuning in for. Ian, we're not off stream. Don't you want to do that later?
I like the way the holes flare.
Every moment.
No, we're not gonna walk.
How'd you
by.
do
I like
that?
the way your holes.
See, you've met my. When last we left the fuck off.
Fuck off?
Yeah, I said it.
Come on, Cujo. I'm standing here waiting with anticipation.
Oh my god.
That stopped.
Okay,
No,
we
it's
got it.
cool. It's great. You're just adding HP to the final boss of this game.
Final boss
Nerdy's
is
not here
friendship.
yet. See what I did? Okay, I'm sorry.
When last we left off, our intrepid heroes had encountered an old acquaintance of Merosha's, a former member of the crew of the Pyrrhino named Damien, who, in Merosha's absence, had assumed control of the captain's helm and hadn't been the best in terms of taking care of the ship or his crew. But after a intense melee that nearly resulted in Merosha's death, the party managed to recapture the Pyrrhino, prove to the naval officers and Lothorne military who had been stationed here that they were now free of Eodrithe control. They actually managed to enjoy a victory. Merosha made a rediscovery of some gauntlets, some gloves that had been lost to him for quite some time, but now are back in his possession, holding some sort of personal significance. Gavel had a difficult conversation with a former love, a Shadar Kai, who has now returned to his own ship at this point. Maeris and King had a very chilling and unsettling conversation where King pointed out exactly how many times Maeris has had to be at visitations and funerals for her family. And that is where we left off. To start, piggybacking off of last week's episode, who is below deck at this point?
And King.
Hello.
Okay. The both of you hear what sounds like shouting coming from the captain's quarters.
Does it
Merosha,
sound...
what do they hear?
So they do hear like this very guttural like shout, and it's just it's him just yelling rain. But I think what's more concerning is you feel like this thunderish vibration, like as he's pounding on the desk with his fist.
Is that...
Gavel is holding 2 bottles and like looks at Maeris and is like, oh, should we?
Is that like an us thing, or is that like a sailor thing?
Well, let me. Why don't I check?
Okay. I'm gonna come up behind you though and like be like one of these little at your waist.
Yeah, I knock on the door.
You hear like a shuffle, and then what sounds like if somebody kicked over a camp chair, and then it gets real quiet, and the door opens just this much, and you can see visibly like Merosha looks like he's been either through a very intense cardio session or like a crazy fight. It's kind of like in Teen Titans when Robin was beating himself up subconsciously because of Slade. It was kind of like that.
I know what you're talking about. He's holding these 2 bottles, and he's like, "Are you all right?"
Yes. Yes. I'm okay. I'll be out in a minute. And closes the door quickly.
Did you eat
Was it-
anything?
Yes, I've had.
Ooh.
Yes, I've had something. Thank you.
Digestional issues, I understand. Well, I guess I'll save this for later. And he holds on to them.
That was like
In the
he
pockets.
holsters the bottles.
Well, wait. I mean, Gavel, I've been known to let loose and party in my day.
Oh.
Oh, I think these are special, and I'm from what I understand, they're non-alcoholic. If that's what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't mean alcohol. I've never touched a drop. I just mean I would partake in, I don't know, the vibe. Is that what the kids say these days?
Merosha
I'm
opens the door.
not a child. I don't know. Hello.
Hi. How are you two faring on the ship? He pushes his hair back.
Fine.
Good.
I found something that I think you might like.
Those are non-alcoholic.
Right. It's AFS explosions.
Fuck it.
I hand it over. It's a blue, like a sea blue liquid that's carbonated.
Beautiful. Oh, give me 1 second. He walks back into the captain's quarters. He pops open a bottle that has like whiskey, and he's like,
Yes. I don't know if that'll mix. A very sweet. Oh. Very sweet.
"What?
It's going to explode. It's carbonated.
Well, now I
Oh,
can't.
it's a-
drink that.
At this point, I just like Cybal to walk in, see this, immediately turn and walk right back.
I like the idea that Averin's walking with you, like, I wonder what they're up to, and is also like, nope.
That's okay. We let them have this one.
I have no desire to know.
So
It's like one of these Yadrathane parties where they all come around and they're like, "We won!" Like it's crazy.
Are you all right?
That's where I'm going with that.
What, don't I seem all right?
You're shaking your head, which means no.
And you also opened the door and sounded one way, and then you shut the door, and then you opened it back up, and you sounded totally different.
What? What are you guys getting at? I'm fine. We got the ship. We got the ship, right? Hey.
Now you sound another completely. Are you sure you're not hungry? I think I probably have some granola back there.
I'm not
in the
hungry,
bag.
Maeris. I'm fine.
Okay.
All right. I've never been on a ship before, so.
Oh, let me show you around.
Oh, all right. Well, I thought I could make myself useful, but I don't know what to do.
Absolutely. You notice that he like does the thing where he steps through the door and closes it, so you really can't get a good look of what's inside there. And she's like, "Yeah, let's go."
All right. Shrugs at Maris or Merosha or Maeris. Damn it.
You can shrug at me. That's fine.
Is Cybal? Are you still kind of within eye?
Yeah, like you probably see like at this point on the other end of a hallway, getting ready to take a turn and be out of eye shot. So if you wanted to reach him, you totally could.
If I'm able to, I'm gonna get the guy, our little guy,
Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Captain.
He meows at this point, I guess.
I'm gonna say, can you go in there and see if anything looks weird? Oh, you're wonderful.
There's this teeny little like his form is gold, but there's this like deeper like rose gold blush on his cheeks, and
Yeah.
and his
I'm-
form
I'm-
disappears.
I'm like the mom whose like teenage son is going through puberty and like he won't let her in his bedroom, but I need to know like if he's safe. So I'm like, okay, I respect your privacy, but also I'm just gonna take a quick peek to see if you're like yanking it in a sock or something and need to talk.
That doesn't sound.
I'd tell you if I was yanking it.
Is that not what we heard last night?
Also, the context for I'm yanking it in a sock and I want to talk are like, I don't know that those two meet.
I'm just making sure I'm not looking to snoop as much as I'm looking to be assured that he's fine. He's not doing like hard drugs in there or something.
Okay.
That very interesting to find what you see.
But yeah, Captain's form fades from view, and you can hear this teeny little pitter patter on the floor, heading towards the door.
So these are the main quarters, right? So there's captain,
Right.
and then there's rooms for you all. The one thing I loved about this ship is that most ships, they have bunk setups, and there's one of those, but there's also like 3 other rooms over there for you guys, so everyone can have their own space. As we continue forward, it goes kind of down like this very small hallway. This is the mess. It's pretty standard, you know.
Looks fairly clean to me.
Well, that's what we call the kitchen and eating area. It's called the mess.
Why?
Because you can make a mess here. But
Oh,
in all intents and purposes, you probably shouldn't because we're going to be here for a while.
right. I would not.
That's not really actually the actual term. It's just what I could think of. So across from the mess is where we keep any ammunition, ballista. Haven't went in there and looked to see. And then there's 2 resting cannons that are right above. So they lead up the stairs pretty quickly. So if you needed to refill,
Real quick,
there's
can someone have already started turning that into like his workshop?
Sure.
what
the armory
the
space.
munitions.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think Merosha walks in and he goes, "Yeah, this is the munitions where we keep all this stuff. What are you doing?"
Well, I noticed that there was the inventory wasn't being stored properly, and you were going to lose at least 10% of it all to moisture in the air. So I've decided to move everything in a much more efficient manner so that everything stays dry and your munitions don't run up so quickly. Because the last thing you want is to have a bullet you need when you don't, not to have a bullet you need when you need it. You know.
He gets really close to you, like within breathing distance, and he goes, "You came in here and you started moving things around, condensing to make space and efficiency on my ship."
Yeah, if you don't like that, you're really not gonna like what I did to the outside of the boat. I put the.
What did you do? What did you do to the outside
Well,
of my boat?
you described what it sounded like before, and then you saw the ship, and you were all upset, like it doesn't look the way it looks anymore. What is the? I don't even remember what they called it. The reliquary, the rambunctious. I don't remember, but I remember what you said, and so I tried to make it look as close to how you described it as possible. And
So you come onto my boat
Mm-hmm.
and you find its fallacies
Mm-hmm.
and you make it more efficient and you change the defacing of it without my permission.
What the defacing
Because
is
wait
really-
a second, Cybal. Because
sorry.
you saw a problem, you think you
Yes.
saw a problem with my boat.
Yes.
That's exactly what we need on this. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I felt my
That's-
heartbeat twixt my cheeks. All right, thank you.
That's beautiful. That's what a first mate does. You take initiative. Initiative. I can see what's going on around here all the time. You have to be my eyes, my ears, and also my heart sometimes. But that's more so for Maeris. But you can have it.
Are you two going to mate?
Averin standing close by and has like just taken he's like just opened a water skin, hears that, drinks a little, and then
Sybil's just still holding his breath for some unknown reason. Like,
Right. To the upper deck. And then just kind of just leads. everybody
Pat
up.
Sybil on the shoulder. Congratulations, he's very good in bed.
Look at Merosha's like, thank you.
Up the stairs, just kind of like. They said I'm great in bed.
I love if that's what we heard when you got to the top of whatever stairs you were going.
Yeah.
A little toe
He
tap.
does the 80s movie thing where he jumps up and punches the sky and the credits start
a little,
rolling.
A little Judd Nelson action going on.
It's either that or like Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. And he's like, "Good morning, my neighbors."
Oh my god.
Yeah. So this is the top deck. Everything, here. We kept a lot of like on deck storage up here, but again, the sails, the masts, the bow, stern, all these things.
Scuttlebutt.
Pirano was built for speed. Scuttlebutt. There you go.
Poop
That's
deck.
beautiful.
My kids used to make fun of this stuff all the time. I thought it was so funny.
Poop deck's most important part of the ship.
I don't even know
It
what
is
it
not
is.
for pooping.
Averin audibly goes,
Something funny?
Hmm?
Is there something funny about
Me?
poop deck?
No,
It's the word poop.
poop
Is
is
there a problem
literally
with nautical terms?
Marosha, please.
Listen,
it's
if you're going
the
to be
word
on this
poop.
ship, but no, this is serious business. If you're going to be on a boat, there's things you need to learn: how to sail it, how to clean it, and being able to bust out into a jaunty sea shanty at any time.
Is that really a rule?
Yes,
Oh.
I can't sing.
that's fine. You're very limber. You can
Wait.
dance.
You can write, can't you?
Yes, of course.
You,
I mean, I
you
could
can
learn.
write our songs.
All right. Sure. Are there boundaries? What sort of what things should I put in them?
The Gavel, and listen to me. And grabs you by the shoulders and get really close. The only boundaries are the inner machinations of your imagination. I want you to soar with this.
Oh, all right. After the tour, then.
And that. Oh, that's it. I mean, there's really not much else.
Oh.
The rest of it, you'll figure it out on your own.
I will add that, Merosha, as you are giving this tour, in the time since you were aboard the ship, it does not look well kept. It looks a little rough around the edges. Many spots that you yourself had painstakingly cared for when you were on this ship have clearly been lost, left to disuse, and even the mess hall. Like everything just has some level of disorganization and mess, and more and more evidence of Damien's lackluster performance as captain is presenting itself.
I think what Maeris noticed, well, Gavel noticed too, from when he opened the door till now, like the extremes of his personality or his actions, it went back down once he starts like actually seeing everything. Kind of mutters to himself a little bit.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
well, it looks nice.
This isn't how she left it. It's not how I left it. It's, you know what? It's fine. Over a little time, and I'm pretty sure, and he's looking at Maeris, with a little care and love, we'll get it back to how she wanted, how I had it.
Absolutely. And I think I have a little travel container of Wingdex. It's just vinegar and some blue stuff. and that could probably get everything right off.
Pause.
That's really
It's
good.
Griffin tears.
Did you say wing decks?
Sure did.
It's better than Zorclox. It's less harsh on the wood.
That's what I have found too.
Exactly, right?
Anyway. As you're having this conversation, Merosha, as you're, looking around, you can see the door to the lower deck sort of creak open, and Filber sort of glances through the opening in your direction.
Friends, this is your ship now. Make yourself at home. I need to speak with a friend of mine.
Hello, Philbert.
Hi,
Filbert,
Captain.
I think he meets him where he's at. And, whatever. Let's go to the mess, Filbert.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Get to the mess. Merosha sits down and he's like, please.
Okay. And this gnome sort of plops down on the other side of the table. He still has the deep, arcane burn going across his face. But it's started to heal through some potions he's been taking.
I'll make sure to ask Maeris to help you with that so that you're more comfortable.
Oh, it's you, as you wish, Captain.
Filbert, please tell me what happened to the ship.
Damien received a letter when we were just outside of town. We had waited for you to finish your business in Castibria to find that the items you were looking for, but we received a letter stating that you had been taken and were making your way towards Holbeck. So we left initially to meet you there, but in that time, Damien had assumed control as captain. As there was no other senior members of the crew on hand, Damien had stepped in to fill that void, and our orders had changed.
Filbert, can you remind me what the rule is for when there's no senior member of the ship aboard because of a situation like this? Because it doesn't sound like an assuming of power that was given. It sounds like a coup.
He stammers a little bit, but he can't really form the sentence right now.
That's right. There's not many rules on the ship, but one rule is loyalty to leadership. And the only reason why I had the position I did was because, well, he kind of grips the table. You should have killed him, Filbert.
Halder tried. And instead, he died in the process. Damien had been gifted some new abilities, some arcane powers, and he was thrown from the ship when we were out at sea. The rest of the crew was too frightened to do anything.
Okay. Well, although losing Albert is a major pain. He yeah.
Filbert does that at the table with
It
you.
does it to you. At least I'm happy to know that in at least that moment, tradition held key. I don't hold you at fault, Filbert, but I do worry about your intentions.
My intentions.
Oh, so easy to fall in line.
No, my intentions are to ensure that the Pirano stays afloat, no matter who assumes control or changes the name. It might not seem like much, and well, I might not seem very trustworthy, but if there's one thing you can count on, it's that I would do that for her.
Merosha's kind of posture just relaxes a little bit. He's just like, that's really good to hear.
I apologize for what happened. I just wished to serve on the crew of this ship until I'm dismissed, I suppose.
That brings up a good point, Filbert. I mean, before we set sail, do you want to be dismissed? I think you've served adequately thus far.
If I may, Captain, sir.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Now that you've returned, I know that the ship will be in better hands, and it means that I can make up for what happened. I'd feel much more comfortable on this ship, serving under your lead, sir.
Thank you, Filbert. Whatever you see that needs to get done, that you can do, feel free to do so. If there's something that you need to communicate and I'm not around, Cybal will be the person that you speak to. They are now first mate of the ship. Cybal is quite intelligent, quite handy, and extremely useful. So you communicate an idea to him, he'll make it happen in a blink of an eye.
Understood.
One last thing, Silver.
Yes.
I apologize. What were you going to say?
No, sir. It was unimportant.
No. Please.
Well, I'm sure I was acting a little bit older than I am in life before. It was sort of a way to, when I first met everyone, to admittedly steal a little bit. Would you prefer that I remain as I am, or would you like me to return to the bumbling old Filbert that you are more acquainted with? I promise I won't steal from anyone on the crew. Truth is,
you won't. Absolutely. That's fine. You know what? Whatever you're comfortable with.
You see this like weight, like a lift from his shoulders, and almost like a light switch, his posture shifts, and his face kind of looks a little sleepy, but not quite. It's like the wrinkles get accentuated.
Yeah, there it is. Filbert, before you go about whatever business, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you find the box for me?
Oh, I believe so.
New ship, new crew.
He just like perfect.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Slaps him on the shoulder. There we go. We're back.
Like his head hits the table, he like falls off the seat.
Oh, damn it, Filbert! Come on. Like we know, and they kind of know. Come on.
Okay. I thought it was comedic. He shuffles off in his typical Filber way to go and find the box.
Yeah. Merosha goes back on top deck and like looks for Gavel and goes, "Oh, hey,
Yes.
I owe you 5 gold."
All right. For what?
Yeah. You remember when we were doing that thing that was a crime, but wasn't really a crime, but you guys made it a
It
crime?
was a crime.
It was not a crime. Don't do this with me now.
It was a crime.
No, I checked. It was a crime.
It wasn't a crime. Well, damn. Anyway, what you said about Filbert and whatever is that you were right, so I owe you 5 gold.
Oh, wonderful. Would you like the
Just
shanty?
Yeah, that was quick.
Oh my god.
I was inspired, as it were. So he rips out a page. It's very short, but I will pass it off to you.
Shut up.
I got 3 words in. I made it to the second line.
If it's easier for you to read it,
We're gonna
it's
need
easier
a
for you to
gavel
read aloud.
pose. Oh, let's go ahead. We're gonna need a
I can do
compilation
this.
of all these poems. Like, I need to see.
I'll release a book. Don't worry.
This is, Ayo, we're riding waves. Merosha in command. Thug life on a ship, yo. We're taking over land. Sailing through the storm like a motherfucking boss. Bitches on the deck, counting all the loot we toss. God damn it, this is so funny. This is really good. Merosha looks at you and go, you did this now. This is what you did now.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Ian. This is supposed to be a shanty. I would have need a melody to it.
Okay. So it's just like,
So the next,
I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it. It's so good. The second stanza is a call and response, y'all. He's so good. I don't know.
I could do the response if you'd like.
Please.
Alright.
I don't know where it is.
So there's
that-
each line is separate. You do the first line. I'll do the second line. You do the third. I'll do
Okay.
the fourth.
So
all right.
so it says, yo, it's the savage seas.
Merosha flexing with the breeze.
Ballin' hard, packing heat.
Thuggin' life. Can't accept defeat.
This gavel is a gift. I am so happy. Oh my god. It'd be like, just kind of, Merosha's kind of doing this, just kind of giving shoulders. Hey yo, we riding waves, Merosha in command, thug life on your ship, yo, we taking over land. I'll figure it out. That's fine.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
there was a call and response.
LB, you're a gift. Holy
Fuck.
shit.
I'm done RPing for tonight. That's it.
Yeah, I think we're all done.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Thanks, guys.
I think we could just wrap up the episode after that.
Sorry, nerdy.
Sorry,
Oh,
nerd.
shit. All right. Fuck. I do legit want, like, poetry hour with Gavel. Doing like a dramatic reading.
Yeah.
Like the masterclass theater theme.
Yes. Yes. I need Gavel to be in, like, a smoking jacket with a scotch and a cigar. And
Right.
just...
A cup of Boulay and cigar.
Right. I mean, I did write you a poem a while ago. That was just for
Really?
you. Yes, it's called The Pirate King, I believe.
I would really like to see that.
I'll have to find it. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm sure it's in my notes somewhere.
Okay. I just know that I am waiting with anticipation.
All right. What do you want me to do on the ship besides writing? I don't need to. It is an expanding of my mind, but I don't preferably enjoy it. I prefer to
Gavel, you
expand my
Gavel,
body.
you seem a little tired.
No. I mean, it's been a draining day. I've had to deal with my ex, and then we fought, and
Yeah.
now we're on a ship, and I can feel my stomach.
Are you seasick? Like a little bit? Like
How would I know?
wait, the Merosha grabs you by the shoulders and does this.
Why are you doing that? What? I don't like it.
How does your stomach
Please
feel?
stop.
How does your
Not
stomach-
not exceptional.
Okay. And then kind of just like now your feet are like lifting from the boat.
I don't. Merosha, please.
Are
I
you gonna,
don't.
Are
No,
you gonna throw up? Are you
that
gonna throw
doesn't
up?
feel great. I don't.
Okay.
I haven't thrown up in years. I'll
He
just
puts you
swallow.
down. He puts you down and he goes, "We need to get you some herbs for that. You get seasick."
All right.
But
Just step away
um,
for a moment.
Oh, just over the side.
No, I can. I'll handle it.
It's really not a problem. People do it all the time.
I have a great constitution. All right, I'm
But
fine.
he's just looking at you. He's like,
I'm fine. It's completely green.
Gavel,
As green as you.
Get... Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie.
I think in this moment, as you're like fighting your own constitution, Merosha's just like, so about your ex, like I mean, I know
8.
that was like he's trying.
Okay,
About
here's
your
how I want
ex.
this to work then. Marosha, continue the thought that you're on.
Mhm.
LB, at some point.
Got you.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I know we ran into your ex, and that's really kind of like, I mean, that's the first time I've ever kind of seen you. Are you okay with that? I mean, if you want to speak on any of it, just to kind of get it out, I'm more than happy to talk to
No,
you about it.
I think if I have anything to say, it's.
Because it's really good to get it out if you need to speak about anything, and just make sure that.
Just puts his finger on your lips.
Oh, that has a little bit of. Okay.
He like stops and walks away.
Oh.
I'm here to talk. If you need.
It's the best.
Hilbert!
At this point, Captain appears
Yeah.
back on Maeris' shoulder.
Hell yeah!
And you see he's like pulling on your hair a little bit. You're muted, my love.
Okay. I'm like, okay, get off the. Yep. Just.
It's like slowly coming out of his little paw.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I wish I could hear your thoughts or something. Okay. I'm gonna like kind of go where it's pointing. It's all right. I've had toddlers. I can do this.
Merosha, do you keep the captain's quarters locked?
The ship's in bad repair. The captain's door isn't locked. We haven't fixed it yet.
Okay.
Sounds irresponsible.
It's the 37th thing on my list. I swear to God.
Well, I wasn't the captain at the time.
He points you in the direction of the captain's quarters.
Okay, all right. I didn't want to go in myself, but I guess we're going in together.
Inside, it's a mess.
It is a mess in here.
I'll say that there's clothes, there's coin, there's items just sort of strewn about the place. It's clear there's some empty bottles of alcohol.
Maeris can't help herself. She's going to gather up all of the clothes and put them in like the corner chair that everybody puts the clothes in.
As you do, some of those items that were like all tossed in one particular corner, but not thrown overboard, are clothes that would belong to a feminine form.
Okay. I'll search the pockets anyways. You never know. You don't want to leave things in the machine. Any coins?
Make me an investigation check.
Hell yeah. Give me one of those. Investigation is a 7.
With a 7, you find like 3 gold. But you also find a small little leather bound book, maybe about the size of your hand, in one of the pockets.
I like side-eye Captain. Yes, but what if there's bad words in there or something?
He like covers his eyes.
No, snooping is wrong. Snooping is wrong. Is there like little, is it like labeled or anything?
There is a small, almost very rudimentary, like etching of what looks like a rain cloud.
I want to know what's in it, but I don't think Maeris would snoop. But she will put the 3 coins on the desk. Like, don't lose your coins. Like, she's going through laundry is what's happening.
Okay.
And I think she'll put the book, like, gently, like, where you do your work, like in the middle of a workspace.
As you approach that desk, now you had snuck into this captain's quarters when the fight was happening, so you saw that it was a big mess and there was shit everywhere. There are now scorch marks and signs of damage to the top of this desk that, if you look close enough, resemble like the knuckles of a fist, like punching down into the wood.
I don't think Wingdex is gonna get this out. Can I make it, knowing what I know about Merosha, can I make an investigation check to see if that would like, if I could see that would like fit his hand? Because nobody else was in here.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Make me a survival check. Actually, no. I'm going to leave it up to you. Survival or investigation. Also, just as a reminder to my party, you have luck. Feel free to use it. If you get 5, you have to re-roll, and then we will see how much luck you have at the end of that. Just saying.
19. I'll take my survival roll.
With a 19, yeah. you can see that would match the size of Merosha's fists.
Okay. All right. What is Captain like looking for? What is he guiding me towards?
He's mainly guiding you towards those marks on the table. One important note.
Mm-hmm.
When you came here when the battle was going, there was a strange, almost mummified hand holding a crystal.
That's right. Yeah.
That is nowhere to be found now.
I thought I took the hand.
Did you? Oh, you did. You put it in your bag. Okay. That's right.
Or I took maybe I just took the crystal, but I thought I took the whole hand.
I think you took the whole setup. Because the hand was like holding.
Yeah, LB knows. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I took the whole hand.
Okay, cool. JK then.
Okay. Is there anything in the room? I think the only thing that I would look at after knowing like he seems upset is there anything in the room that would hurt Ian Merosha if Merosha got like really angry? Not just like him hurting himself, but any magical items that would like, or any like explosive things just in general where I would want him to be very careful.
You can spot they look like they haven't been used in a while. There are a couple of small like flintlock pistols sort of mounted on the wall. Very decorative, but you kind of get the feeling like if they could be used, then they could figure out a way to make it work. But nothing else really in this room that would say like he would hurt himself if he flew into a rage necessarily.
Okay. Then I think what I'll do is I'll just, as she starts to leave, she's like, oh, I moved things around. Shit. Okay. And I'm going to go back to the desk and like tear off a corner of a piece of paper and scribble a note that says, sorry, I couldn't help it. Clothes everywhere. I didn't look in this book. XOXO. With like a little smiley face in the corner. And then I'm going to put it on top of the book and like leave.
Okay. While all of this is going on, Cybal, what are you finding yourself up to while all of this is happening?
Making as many repairs onto the ship as possible. Clearing out space for his workshop. But I think if he has a little downtime, there is a curiosity in the back of his mind that he hasn't indulged in. On an adventure a while ago, he did come across a dagger. And I think he's gonna like, all right, every workshop needs a fun project, so, and he's gonna pull out the dagger, put it on his new workshop table. Why were you so important?
Now, just to clarify, the dagger,
we found it.
Go ahead.
We found it during the crime, not crime. It was one of the things hidden in the vault. The most valuable thing that he was able to see with his.
Yes.
It wasn't a crime.
It was totally a crime.
It wasn't a crime. By the way, Red Wizard needs food badly. You pull from, I assume from your cane, this this dagger that is encased in glass. And you can see that the blade is a deep red. With gold sort of filigree along the crossguard and a gem set into the bottom of it. This thing is heavy, given that this is a solid block of glass. Tell me what you do.
I am going to specifically look at the dagger first, and I get the benefit of the identify spell as a mechanist ability, so I'm just going to try and parse what the hell this is first and foremost. Like, does it need to stay in the glass block, or is it, is this just an anti-theft thing that failed?
You cast Identify.
Mhm.
And you get one word. And that strikes you as odd because typically in the past when you've cast Identify, you get the full gamut. You know exactly what a thing does and is. You get Sylvestra.
Huh.
It's just like, in your goggles, it just shows up as just one block of text.
Can I attempt a history check to see if I can get details on that word?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Okay. Now here's the question: do I suck at history? Oh no, I don't. Plus, I get to roll with advantage.
You sound like you're plotting evilly. I get you rolling for advantage.
Yeah, I do. And it's a good thing too, because that first was soft.
It's walked.
It's soft. All right, that's better. Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you recall that back in Iadrathe, there was a particular merchant. No, he was a member of the council, who was the head of magical items and that sort of mercantile expense. I'm definitely looking up right now what the fuck the dude's name was, because I'm a fantastic DM and I remember all.
You are a fantastic DM, and I won't hear anything else.
Ambrose. Lord Ambrose Gale. You remember, and you were young, but you remember hearing word that his wife, Sylvestra, had taken ill. And a few weeks later, it was announced that she had passed from illness. The spelling of this matches the spelling of her name when that message was delivered to your family.
Oh, this isn't some weird soul stuff, is it? God, I hate magic so goddamn much.
As you say, I hate magic, Averin slides up. What was that?
Oh, fuck. I mean, hey, hello.
Oh, okay.
Project. It's the project that I'm working on. Sylvestra. It's the name.
Okay.
Of the dagger, I'm thinking.
That's a fancy name.
You do the magic stuff.
I do the magic.
Is there anything that you would like to add in support?
Hold on, we got a couple things to work through here. A, are you asking for help from a mage?
Well, I find the use of magic to be often a shortcut for weak-minded individuals. I can't deny that there are applications in which it might prove to be useful in conjunction with a practical understanding of modern engineering.
I will accept the not so thinly veiled insult and gather that what you're saying is, yes, I am asking for help from a mage.
Yes, I am asking for help from a mage.
Well, I'd be happy to assist you, Lord Cybal Kingsman.
That name still has dirt on it. I got a lot of work to do.
Well, maybe for other people, but this.
I think I'm gonna take it out of the box.
Okay.
What's in the box?
How? That's literally a block of glass.
Yeah. See, my understanding is that the box is technically a separate item from the dagger itself. So if I could apply some sort of application to the box that would make it incompatible with the dagger, perhaps that'd be a way to free the dagger from the box's hold.
You want to shatter the glass? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I want to shatter the glass.
Okay. How do you want to shatter the glass? Because that actually sounds really fun.
Probably from a distance and off of the ship.
Okay. Well.
Are we docked? I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Take
You
it.
guys are still docked in AFS.
All right. In that case, we just take it off board. I step maybe 30, 60 paces away, and then we shatter the glass from a distance away from the ship.
Mhm.
That covers most common explosive radiuses.
Yeah, I think that would do it.
And I'll be in armor. I recommend perhaps some protection for yourself as well. And
his mage armor activates.
and
I love that. The disdain. Ugh.
There's a small shit-eating grin on Averin's face.
and then we go through with shattering the glass.
All right.
Easy peasy.
Are you Averin says, do you think that they're going to be upset that we're doing this?
I mean, who's gonna be upset?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I guess it seems a little weird. It seems like they're going to ask, hey, what are you bringing? A piece of glass?
I've got a confession to make. I acquired this from a crime, and so everybody, most of the people on board with me participated in that crime. So there really isn't any way that they would be upset with me doing this because we were in the crime together.
You're going to have to tell me that story later. But okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, just picks it up and tries to gingerly walk past everybody without drawing notice.
Make a stealth check. I'm rolling for Averin.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't say I suited up yet. It's just he's planning to suit up. That is a 21 on the stealth.
Shit. Does anybody's passive perception beat 21?
Yeah.
Aaron's face.
No, absolutely not. I see nothing.
If what happens, what I think is gonna happen, it's gonna be fine.
Wait,
Gavel,
what level?
even
Are
if
we?
Gavel notices, it's gonna
What level are we?
I love that
Not
that
high
is a
enough for our
concern.
passive.
No, I actually don't think I'm the right level on my sheet.
Aaron.
What are we?
You
What
guys are...
are we?
We're still 5. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I have the right one.
Okay, good. Nice, clever way of reminding me that I need to give you a level soon. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. We should get that level.
Oh, yeah, it's been so long. I can't remember the last time.
Anyway.
Merosha's definitely not paying attention. He's like, thug life on a ship, yo.
Oh, my
Alright.
God, I love this group so much.
We're gonna get away from the town and the ship, and I'm gonna just place the box on like maybe a tree stump or a rock. I'm gonna armor up 30 feet away, then another 30.
Averin's like at your side the whole time.
Okay,
Okay.
Fire.
Oh, you want me to? Got it.
I don't rage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Averin makes a big show of his movements.
Okay.
I am trying to concentrate on this arcane magical spell that I'm trying to cast. If I could please have a little bit of quiet.
I just wanted
Thank
to
you.
save the silver for a crossbow, which would do the same thing.
Mm-mm, not this guy. He's just still going. At this point, he's doing like
Not this kind.
Just a whole interpretive dance.
yes.
Oh,
Before he finally casts.
not this kind.
Jellicle cats and jellicle cats and
Jellicle
Bare
Not
fingers.
this kind. Oh my god. I'm waiting for him to go like this to Sybil's mouth, like, shh, not this kind.
It's just like on this mean-looking helmet.
Eventually,
Mhm.
he casts Witch Bolt.
Oh,
And there's a shock of purple lightning shoots out, collides with the glass, and there is a as the glass powders. The sound can be heard for several miles. So everybody on the ship just hears this.
and that's
What was that?
Was that a cannon fire?
No,
Are we under attack?
That was too far away. No. Well, no.
The dust settles, and there's just this cloud of powdered glass that slowly settles as the dagger now lays flat on a stump.
okay. And for a penny, the gauntlets melt off. And for a pound, he's gonna grab the dagger.
I beg your pardon, a
What the
voice
fuck?
emanates from the dagger. The dagger clatters back down onto the stump, and you hear, I have never been gripped with such force before. Quite insulting,
Let's
sir, insulting.
Go!
I'm sorry?
Well, I haven't quite accepted your apology, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And you can see, as you step closer, in that gem in the pommel of the dagger, is this small, like, indentation that looks somewhat like a face that is moving and gesticulating as you hear that voice.
Are you, by chance, trapped within a gym or any such thing?
Well, one might say that. One might say that I'm living vivaciously as a wonderful garment of fashion. But
Fuck yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
But to answer your question, yes, unfortunately, I seem to be trapped inside this small gem. So if you could please free me post haste so that I may return home, that would be delightful.
Okay. Are there any further magical properties to this dagger that you might be aware of?
Well, I am quite sharp. I am, upon thrown, can be returned to the user's hand, just merely with a thought. But beyond that, I do go well with gold. You know, if you sort of dress yourself with golden accents, if you keep me in your belt somewhat off to the side, it does sort of form a nice fashionable accessory.
You know, I'm not very well versed in design or fashion. I think that you might be. I think having you around might be very useful until such time that I am able to free. Do you know how to free a soul from a gem?
What? You just hear Averin.
I feel like us on the ship would hear that too and be like, "What?"
You guys can hear all of this if you want. I'm down for it.
Insane.
Just gonna look at Avril. There's a soul in the gym, I think, that wants to be freed, and
That's new.
Yeah, that will. It's okay. Well, that's not.
I'm an apprentice. I don't know if I made that clear.
No, you know what? That is my apology. Do you know someone that does soul freeing techniques?
Wow. Did that hurt?
This is what practical application does
All right.
someone's soul in a gym serve the greater good?
I don't know. I don't make magic, useful or make these spells to, apply a certain. I don't know.
Well, you know what? And that is what frustrates me about magic, because just because you can doesn't mean you should. And if you are gonna do it, find a way for it to be useful for everybody instead of just putting somebody in a dagger.
Cybal, what are you doing?
I beg your pardon. There's quite a lot of shouting, and this is not the company I am accustomed to. I demand you return me into your nearest noble so that I may be among more civilized company.
Hello, my name is Lord Kingsman.
Oh.
Kingsman? And you see that the small room. It just had me in my stomach. Hello. Fucking hell. You see that the face in the gem. God, fuck you, Ian. The face in the gem light up a little bit. Oh, I wasn't aware I was near a Kingsman. Well, it seems I'm among friendly company. Wait, Kingsman, you seem awfully young. Are you one of Jasper's children?
Yes.
Oh, how is your father?
Wonderful.
Oh, delightful. We must work on your way of speaking to nobles. You want to thinly veil the rather emotional responses to certain questions, but we can cover that with time. So, are you going to keep me on this stump, or am I going to have to roll away and hope that some rich traveler picks me up and puts me in their pocket?
Right, I can help with that. Hey, Cujo, can I pitch something to you?
Absolutely.
Sybil can change the shape of things.
Okay.
Would I integrate her into the armor?
100%. I will say, here's what I'll say. I am absolutely on board with this. It might take some time to do so, because it's not just like done. Like,
right.
There might be a little bit of retooling with your suit.
I am absolutely okay with that.
I'm
I now have my Friday.
This is worse than having a pet in the group. This thing is going to be talking to you all the fucking time. Have you met Cujo? We're never going to be able to stealth again.
It's going to be so good, because if you do it right, we may be able to summon the Tiger Zord, put it in the suit.
I was thinking Friday from Iron Man, just having that AI.
That's where I was going.
Any talking weapon to me is Cybal from Power Rangers.
You're not wrong. But I can't use a dagger like that, though. It's the only thing.
Not until you try, brother. Not until you try.
I can just turn it into a sword.
Do you? Both ideas are wonderful. And
the armor is held in the cane, so with the sword would be too. So, yeah, we're turning it into a long sword.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, hi.
I love this.
Oh my god. All right, you now hold Sylvestra, whose current enchantment is, upon being thrown, a bonus action will return Sylvestra to your hand. it has a range of 30 feet as opposed to the typical, I believe it was 20 feet for daggers.
Okay.
And it's going to function as a +2 weapon.
I mean, oh.
Yeah, that's the correct response. Yeah, and that's a fact, Jack. Yeah,
I'm sorry for anybody listening with headphones because holy fuck.
Now this is the kind of energy you need to have when your friend gets a
It's
cool
true,
ass
actually.
magic item.
That's very true. My ears are only bleeding a little. It's fine. But you have this dagger in your inventory, and you can work towards shifting its form to a longsword. And we can discuss the enchantment that will then be changed, because I don't think you're going to be throwing a longsword.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to tell you how to live your life. Listen, you do you. We'll figure it out. But, like, just offhand, when I think of a throwing thing, I don't think of a longsword.
I could have sworn at the beginning of the stream we said if there's an Anne Hathaway.
There is an Anne Hathaway.
I would like to clarify something. First off, I'm taking that snap back. That's mine. Secondly, we didn't say that. You said that, motherfucker.
It was it was a collective.
God damn it.
Thank you. Thank
Sorry.
you.
What are you
I feel
guys
so
doing?
supported at this table. I feel so fucking supported at this table, and I love it.
What is your plan? You wonderful, wonderful, chaotic as fuck adventurers.
Well, are we going to the Mystery Island? We're going to the Haunted Island, right?
Yes.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought we were on our way there
Yeah.
already.
Well, we haven't left yet. Gavel is sweeping the ship. He doesn't know what
Par
to
for
do.
the course.
Would we like to discuss it real quick?
I'm
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
So the ship is supposed to move, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going?
Well, I mean, there's options, right? So we can go out into the open ocean, see what the elements find us, go to the next island, pillage, drink, have a good time. That's an opportunity. We could go back to where we were to take this person back, or Averin. We could do that. Or, which could be fun, we can see what that spooky island's got in it.
I don't think I could pillage. That seems wrong.
In the current company, I apologize.
Thank you.
Should we not ask Averin if he wants to go home first before we decide where we're going to go?
Wasn't his home destroyed? And it's taken over by others who would like him dead, and then the world were dead, so...
You were absolutely right. I'm so sorry, Averin. I forgot all about that.
No, it's okay. I'm still, sort of trying to figure out what my next steps are going to be. But I suppose wherever you guys go, if you don't mind, I suppose maybe I could come too.
Yes.
Down
for the ride.
I could learn to be useful on a ship. I've never really been on one before. We just always, use teleportation circles to kind of get to and fro wherever you needed to go. But, I'm willing to learn.
Can you read the skies?
Oh, you mean like read the stars?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can do that. There's actually some arcane
Navigator.
enchantments. Oh, okay. Sure, I can do that.
Solid. And, Gavel, you're strong. You're not strong. You're not strong at all. Then what are you doing on my ship? Get off.
All right, well...
Oh, wait. No, I'll teach you how to steer this thing.
Steer
Yeah.
a ship.
Yes.
Well, you
All
wrote
right.
that song beautifully, Gavel. You can absolutely... It's the same thing.
It actually
exact
really
thing.
is. It is.
All right. As far as I'm aware, you do not write or use your brain when you're steering a ship. There's a wheel, yes?
For someone who has the grace and creativity with their words, can only have the gentleness and direction in their hands as you. Perfect for steering the ship.
He like leans in. We've been together. You know I'm not gentle.
Gavel,
What?
I'm giving you an opportunity here. Please take it.
Right. I shall steer the ship.
Wonderful. Beautiful. First mate points to Cybal. Captain. And then Filbert does pretty much everything else.
Yes, I am a quartermaster, I suppose.
There we go.
What about me?
Maeris. You have the most important position on the ship.
I find that hard to believe, but go on.
Being out to sea provides opportunities for one to lose themselves. Staring listfully into the ocean for miles and miles in this expanse sends one crazy. The only way to feel at home is to bring home with you. And honestly, anywhere you are is home to me.
You see, like, caricature tears well up in Maeris' eyes.
Plus, you make
It
a
would-
bomb stew.
Right. I was going to say we do need a chef.
Don't come, damn it, Gavel.
Sorry. What?
I will make this place home sweet home. And I immediately like go and I find like in my bag there's like a thing of paint and I go to like a plank near the door and I paint live, laugh, love on it.
Merosha goes to the side and goes, pillage. Pillage. Cujo, I have a question.
Ian, I have an answer.
When Maeris goes into their bag, would I be able to see any remnants of that crystal?
Make a perception check.
Gladly.
Pretty deep bag.
It's a pretty big hand.
Ooh.
And I got pretty perceptive eyes.
Oh, very perceptive. That's an 18.
18. You catch a glimpse of that mummified hand holding a crystal for just a moment.
Oh, God. Okay. Made a decision with the dice. Yeah, no, so it's going to be great. Absolutely. Just, there's a little sprucing up here and just going,
Yeah, I was thinking probably do the linens once or twice. They're probably
Maeris?
Mm-hmm.
What is that you're holding?
My bag.
Maeris?
Yes.
Your bag. Fine. And he just reaches his hand in the bag and he pulls it out. He's like,
As you hold it in your hand, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
exactly what I wanted. Great. Wisdom saving. That is a 4.
You watch Merosha hold this artifact. Actually, I'm going to need 2 seconds for something. Ian, I'm just going to tell you to look at your Discord because I need to check in on something.
Have a look at my Discord.
This DM just says
typing.
butts a bunch.
It is purely a safety check-in. making sure that this is okay. Also, hi, Therapy and Dragons. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Hey.
Kuja, do you really think this is the proper opportunity?
I
to ask
literally
them?
just wanted to ask.
No, I mean, just like honestly, there's people here. Why would you
I
ask
know.
me this?
Just cuz.
You're not picking up on the joke. This is perfectly fine. I'm fine
Cool,
with this.
great. No, I am a decent DM. I save the sexting for later.
That's
you
funny.
watch Merosha's form twitch for a moment. No, just sort of curious, really. Oh, is this how he sounds? That's kind of funny. At least, oh, is this how he feels?
I'm sorry, what are you?
Oh, I kind
Can
of
we-
see the appeal.
Can we roll an insight check on this?
Yes, you may. He like tosses the hand back and forth. Ooh.
I got a 9.
Something shifted, but you can't put
Yeah.
like something's off, but you can't figure out what.
Well, you know, Merosha, I was just holding it and I brought it back because the guy that you didn't like, I wanted to bring it back to you.
Of course.
15?
I got your
15.
hat too.
That voice sounds a little different than Merosha's with a 15.
I mean, I could always put it back.
No, of course, Maeris Havenhand. No, you've done so well. Thank you for supporting me in all of my many failures.
I'd like to armor up and stand between Merosha and Maeris.
Oh, and here we have Cybal, Kingsman. Yes, my first mate. Wonderful to see you looking so intimidating.
Sybil, what's happening?
Only a theory, but I think what happened to Gavel is occurring with our friend Merosha as well now. Different entities, but same general principle.
Sorry?
Not Merosha.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Or there's some
You're
influence.
on the right track. Perhaps you should put down the use of arcane implements a little bit more. Maybe that'll jog the thoughts. And he is now like full on stretching and looking around the ship, still with that mummified hand in his hand.
Can I try something probably real stupid?
Yes, at the same time, Merosha, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw. Okay. What are you doing?
I would like to pull a trick that I tried once on Merosha again, which is to poke him and have the armor go onto him and try and use that distraction to snatch the hand out of his hand.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, you can't just tell me to go fuck myself.
Can I do an opposed strength?
Yeah, actually. Go ahead. Make that roll.
Oh, okay, so it's a strength check instead then?
No, mine is.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
What is happening?
I'm
don't-
trying. Okay.
I don't think Merosha
22.
is Merosha.
Fuck. I'm gonna use my luck
What's he-
to reroll.
You guys watch as Sybil transfers his armor onto Merosha and then grabs that mummified hand and tries to pull. We'll see what happens. I see Sybil is trying to use a couple other things to see if this happens.
I think I'm fucked, y'all. I think I'm just fucked. Yeah, I'm
What is
just
happening?
Uh,
Okay, Merosha's not Merosha.
Correct.
As you say that, I'm going to say Sybil,
Mhm.
as you're pulling, Merosha's now wearing your armor, and he
Mhm.
says, well, this is nice. And he full on palms right into your chest.
Ooh, a fight has started. Gavel's activated.
The
Merosha,
armor.
what is your attack bonus to an unarmed strike? I'm going to need your strength modifier and your proficiency bonus.
So you can't do an unarmed strike in this armor is the thing. Because,
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the punching is what it does. Each gauntlet of the armor functions as a simple melee weapon with the light property. And you can choose whether you use your strength or intelligence modifier to determine the attack bonus. Mine
Okay.
is set to intelligence, but if you want to say since he's wearing it, he can override it.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, then first off, fuck you.
You put the armor on him.
Yeah,
You
this
did
was a
that
bad
thing.
decision. This was
Merosha,
With-
what's your bonus?
With the bonus entirety, it's a plus 10.
and then you gotta add a D8 to it.
Oh my god! I did not intend for this to happen. Oh, okay, I did. Oh, 17 altogether, right?
Now, I just want to double check. You said the D8 gets added onto it because it's like a bardic inspiration sort of thing?
No, the gauntlets do a D8 of damage.
Oh,
Oh, damage. Okay,
got it. Okay.
plus
So it's 7 on the
Okay.
D8.
So
plus your
there's-
plus your strength modifier.
so
No,
it's a 21 to
wait.
hit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yep. No, I need that number.
Okay, so do I do? I do the 7 plus my strength modifier plus what my damage would be for an unarmed attack.
Just take off the damage for an unarmed attack. Just do the +7. Or
Okay,
plus
so
whatever.
it's
plus strength.
It's 14 points of damage.
Oh shit.
You watch as the gauntlet of Sybil's armor collides with his chest, and there's a as electricity shocks through his system.
Gavel steps in.
Fuck.
I'm gonna attack right away.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay, so I get 2 attacks because I'm a monk.
Okay, Merosha, make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, where's my shard tabletop? I
Buddy.
split my fucking character stuff.
You
Where it hurt. Even if I used it.
you can use 2 and give yourself advantage.
Okay, I'll do that.
The first one is a 24 to hit, and the second one. Well, what does the first one hit?
Well, yeah,
First one
I'm
hits.
guessing a first
Oh,
one
just
will
making
hit
sure.
with the armor and everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use a technique.
Wait, what does the
point.
armor give me? Does it give me a plus to my AC?
Yes, it does. It's 13 plus your intelligence modifier.
It does not hit. Like a motherfucker, it doesn't hit.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Well, if it's a plus 13 to my AC, my
No,
AC is
no.
18.
No, it's
13 base.
It's like
13.
no
Oh,
way.
okay. Okay,
13 plus
okay,
your-
okay. So it hits. Okay, it's
Okay.
fine. I thought it was 13 plus. I was just
The
like,
second
what?
one is a 17. So the first hit I'm going to use a
17 misses.
stunning strike.
Okay.
And let's see. You
I
can
do
spend one
believe you
technique
still
point to
get to
stun
add
your
your
foe.
dex.
So you are stunned on the first attack, and I guess I'll roll damage on that. And that's going to be for 8 damage. You are stunned, and my second attack is going to go to the hand.
Okay.
And that
The
was
You'll
a
have
17
advantage.
doesn't hit.
17 to hit.
17 doesn't hit.
Okay.
What's your intelligence modifier?
It doesn't
It's
matter. Even without it,
intelligence.
it doesn't hit.
So with the armor, you are adding your intelligence modifier as well as your dexterity modifier to your AC.
Okay.
Yes.
Even without any modifiers, a 17 doesn't hit.
Dope. Okay. Key point. I'll do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, a technique point.
Yeah, it's
I'll try-
different.
I'm sorry. I'll try another hit on the
Okay.
on the hand.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20. I'm gonna take a picture of this because it's glowing.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
put something in the chronicle using this wonderful pen.
Wow.
Oh God. So
Fuck
if
you.
if it meets Cujo in this, it goes to the attacker. Yeah.
It's 26.
Meets beats, yes.
Oh, it's 26. Never mind. Please continue to fuck
Sorry,
me
I
up.
got a natural 20.
Yeah.
I would like to kick the hand out of his hand as he is stunned.
Give me a second.
Oh, being stunned, I can't take any reactions. Correct.
Correct.
Heard.
Okay. With the natural
Also,
20. Oh, go ahead.
I got an 18 on that wisdom, by the way, Cujo. I don't know.
Okay. So this is perfectly timed.
Yeah.
It's perfectly timed. Gavel, as you step up and immediately start laying in, the hand like gets kicked out of Merosha's hand and flies overboard into the sea. Merosha, your faculties are yours once again.
Gavel has your hand, and then it has his elbow at your neck.
The hell are we doing? My clothes are still on. What are you doing?
What? Are you yourself?
Yes, who else am I going to be?
I think you were possessed. Was it?
Averin is tending to Cybal, as you can see a visible burn scorch mark in his chest.
What happened? I was talking to Maeris about the thing that they took out of my room, and now I'm on the ground. What's wrong with him?
You touched it, and then it took over. You were possessed, and now it's in the ocean. Do we need that?
What?
About that.
He like
I'm gonna-
scurries over.
Oh, let's stop it! You're wearing armor. You cannot go in the water.
I'm gonna scurry over to Merosha and put my hand on his chest, and you're gonna watch the metal just melt onto Cybal.
I think like a person trying to take off a jack quickly. He's just
It
like,
doesn't work that
Oh,
way.
hey.
The more you move, the harder you make it.
get it off!
I'm working on it.
I'm casting locate object while all this is happening.
Okay. You cast locate object, and you can feel that pulse continue down.
Merosha
Goes-
dives overboard.
Don't touch it with your hand.
Shit, I need to go with him. I'm gonna jump in and see if I could fucking grab him and go with him. I'm small enough. You can carry me with him.
Sybil, can you swim?
Yes, I can do more than swim. Actually, I'd like to use one of my augments
Oh, shut up.
for water
And create a
breathing.
submarine.
Subnautica. He's like, yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to give myself water breathing if I could.
Okay.
Gavel stays on the ship.
Okay.
Somebody's
So I believe you can hold your breath equal to the amount of minutes that your Constitution modifier is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Me?
need. Oh. Bit? Okay. Wait a bit. Maeris, Merosha, and Cybal. I'm going to need you all to make athletics checks to swim down, in pursuit of this mummified hand that sort of floats harmlessly.
We are still in the port, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I pitch something to see how you take? If you tell me to go fuck myself. My armor still has propulsion.
Oh, I like it. If that's the case, then you could just like Iron Man, like bolt down.
Fuck summoning a submarine. I am the submarine.
Then I would like to pitch something instead of athletics. Can I roll acrobatics to grab Cybal as they zoom past me?
Sure.
Sybil's gonna carry all of us.
All right. So you're gonna have this little train of adventurers behind you.
I think when Merosha hops on, it's just, are you? Because if you're not you and you punch me again, I'm gonna stab you with Sylvestra. Did no one think about the fact that you can't breathe underwater?
Because I feel like the pressure.
I'm gonna pull on Merosha's legs, left or right, to like navigate towards wherever it is using locate object.
Okay.
Got a 16, by the way.
Okay. You guys get closer, and it is now within reach. It is still harmlessly continuing to drift down and deeper and deeper. What do you guys do?
Mine's nice. I should go. I can't explain this to them though.
The one time I don't have phosphorus, so I can have light.
Noir, let's do something here.
Yeah, look, welcome to Shark Tank. What do you got for me?
Cujo, I haven't taken off my gloves.
You are correct.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Noir. The last time we did this, that electrical jolt kind of gave you a boost.
I'm sorry. Did he touch the hand with a gloved hand, and it affected
But
him?
Yes.
It's fingerless, like it's still exposed. Yeah.
I was just gonna touch the thing with my ultra protected hands.
No, not you. Me.
Oh, okay.
I grab Cybal with both my hands and I expend a charge into his suit.
Wait, no.
Propulsion. So he doesn't even think.
We're underwater!
Shit. Unless you are not cool with this, then I will go another direction. Tell me.
No, he's gonna just say we're underwater, so whatever happens after he says that.
I mean, we can roll with this. You just know that as a DM, I need to inform you that if you discharge a charge of electrical energy underwater,
I watch Bill Nye. I know.
In salt water.
in salt water, there's gonna be some side effects.
Okay, can we go flashback to like one of the earlier things? I'm an idiot. Like it's just
All right.
roll the clip.
Don't give future Cujo an editing job.
No, I like what you did with Noir on the last one when he went oof and he just popped in. So yeah, roll the clip.
Okay. So you let loose this charge of electrical energy. Now, just so I can understand, what is your intent? What is the idea that you want to do? Because this hand is within reach. You can reach out and grab it. It's just slowly drifting down.
I didn't know that. I thought we were like it was evading us like shortly.
Oh, no. Sorry.
That's not what he said, LB.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this is the loudest silent argument I've ever heard.
It is within reach, so you can reach out and grab it if you want.
I will reach out and grab it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we gotta go.
Okay,
But I can't. We can't say anything.
surface.
Okay. You guys, like this
I'm
train.
sure there's a ladder around here somewhere.
This train of
Gilbert,
adventures.
where's the ladder?
He's like slowly shuffling across the deck.
That'll be fine, right?
Finally gets to the other side.
Humanoids can hold their breath underwater for
Finds a ring
minutes?
of keys. Turns, shuffles all the way. Eventually, a rope ladder gets tossed. Just as you guys break the surface.
I'm just gonna fly us to the top of the deck. Just like, okay, everybody, get the fuck off. Get off. Get off. It was not built for this.
I'll grab the ladder.
Thank you. Cybal, you hold this hand. This mummified old hand that is
Yep.
clutching this deep, almost black and red stone.
Cybal,
Yeah.
give me that.
No, don't touch it again.
Cybal, hand me that hand.
In just a moment, friend. I am going to just spend the minute looking at it to do the identifying thing again.
You identify this as being a holy symbol to a deity known as He Who Lies. Within, you recognize that there are some magic practitioners that rely on magic from a pact that they've made from a higher power. This object would be one such artifact that could grant that power to one who has made a pact with him.
I tossed the hand to Merosha.
No, smack.
No, he catches it in his shirt, kind of like.
Okay, all right. As much as I love fighting you, I'd rather fight you and not whatever that was. And why would you put your armor on him?
Because I didn't want to hurt him, but I needed to stop him.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he didn't want to hurt you. Never hold back, Cybal.
You guys are my
Merosha.
friends, so.
Averin immediately steps in to assist Cybal. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, just some bruising to my sternum. It feels like I've got a light second-degree burn on the top of my chest, as well as wait, hold on. Oh no, that's not bruising. That's a crack. That's a crack. It's just like feeling.
Okay. I might be an apprentice, but I have studied some medicinal practices. Non-magical, calm down.
I am going to work on some weak spots that I've noticed on the armor. I definitely need to increase the capacity of my thrusters on my heels, and then he's just going to walk over to Merosha, and we're going to need to talk later. Okay. Going to the warehouse.
All right. What is it, Merosha?
If we are going to coexist on this ship, I don't have many rules. I don't have many lines. Please, and looks at Maeris. Please stay out of the captain's quarters.
I'm sorry.
Please don't apologize. Then he just walks. It's fine. It's fine. Filbert, steer the ship into the misty island.
Oh, all right. I'm not the helmsman you just gave.
And he catches a glimpse from you.
I will steer the ship.
Maeris, what the fuck is going on?
What? I thought you said Merosha. I'm sorry.
No,
Maeris.
sorry, Maeris. I said
I'm sorry. That's my
Maeris.
fault.
That's all right. You good?
I
You walked
found
away.
it-
I was letting you walk.
I found it there when you all were fighting with the other captain, and I wanted to just take his hat and bring it back to Merosha because he's, the captain. And I saw that and it looked important, so I wanted to bring it back to him too. And I didn't want to look like I was stealing it. I wasn't stealing it. It was just to give it to him so that the other captain didn't take
What
it.
is it?
I don't know.
It's
But-
okay. A mummified hand that has a deity, has something within it that took him over. Is that what I'm gathering?
That's what we saw, but I don't know what happened. I did see in his room though, he remember when we were there and he opened the door the first time and he sounded different and then he closed the door and then seemed fine?
I mean, he seemed pretty normal to me, but I don't pick up on social cues very often.
No, you don't. So that's what happened. And when I looked in there, and there was a like a scorched fist in his desk that was his size. The only person I know that could ever do that much damage to a desk is you, with your fists of rage. What do you call
I
them?
do not have rage. What do you mean? They're just my fists.
Okay. So, but it's not yours. They were his. But I don't know. I think there's something happening to him. I'm a little worried.
Is it something we should speak to him about?
I don't think he's in a mood to speak, but Cybal seems to think that they need to talk as well, so maybe we can sit in.
All right. Well, the ship is about to leave. I'm sure there are terms for this. The ship is leaving the port. So
Right.
you're the cook, yes?
I can make a nice meal.
And I will watch Filbert steer the ship and attempt to learn how to do so. I've ridden horses before.
Well, it's kind of the same. You know how you hold the reins and you lean like that, left and right? You know you're left and right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not 4.
Well, that's good. You just need to turn the wheel left or right. And then the ship does everything else.
Oh, that seems very simple.
It is incredibly simple. I have no doubt that you will thrive in this position.
How do you make the ship go, though?
That is a Filbert question. I'm only here to make stew.
We will say that the required process takes place for the anchor to be pulled up and the ship to leave port. It is here that I'm going to go ahead and say we can take our quick 10-minute break. So to everybody in chat, thank you so much for sticking around for this story that just continues to twist and turn in ways I love. We are at 35 out of 100 of our tip goal. If we hit 100, there's a free dice giveaway. One of you wonderful followers will get a set of Modern Artifice Dragon Eye dice that are beautiful. So if you like supporting the channel, by all means, do so. We will take 10 minutes to take our bio breaks, do some stretches. You do the same and take your medicine if you haven't. And we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Bye.
This has got an 8 1/3% chance
8
of
1/3.
winning that sacrifice.
Mm.
So, you know, you see, Joe,
Yeah.
the numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't
It
lie.
got fuzzy.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Hi,
What's up,
Internet.
What's even better about it is because it involves your shoot name. And I just
yeah, I
got
know.
that
You
now.
just
I
Jesus
just
named
got
me.
that.
What the hell?
But it's
Ugh.
because Samoa Joe's in it.
I'm gonna fake it. I'm not comfortable with this.
Or a cold shower, am I right, ladies?
No.
You hear the
Anyway.
grapefruit being squeezed?
You could do that differently. You could be
What was
like, you
that?
know what they say,
Aaron?
that all men are created equal. But you look at me and know Samoa Joe, you can see the statements now.
Yeah, I definitely muted Ian on the stream. So what are we talking about, guys? We guys wanna do?
Where's Nerdy? Special alert.
Kristen.
No!
White man.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. White man silences black man on stream.
God damn it.
Hey, you're welcome, Matt.
You did it.
So,
Anyways,
I'm going to say that a bit of time has passed. The ship is now en route northeast towards that mysterious island, and the sun has started to set. It is going to take a couple days to get there, but I leave what happens in those few days to the party. Now, I know that Maeris and Gavel had discussed having a conversation with Merosha that night, as well as Cybal. You have also voiced a need to clarify some stuff with Merosha. I leave it up to you what happens for these next couple days.
Swear to fucking God. Swear to fucking God, Ian.
I think Cybil's going to just look for Merosha away from folks. If y'all want to like overhear or come in anyway, that's cool with me. But he's gonna try, for Merosha's sake, to do this away from the crew.
Gavel doesn't believe that anybody should be away from the helm at any point at any time. So he's not he doesn't. I rolled a 3. He's not absorbing any information, but he is steadfast in that he has to stand there.
Okay.
Where are you guys talking?
I'd probably try and pull Merosha into the workshop.
Cool.
I think I don't think Maeris will try to snoop, but I think Maeris will come in very frequently, like the mom from Mean Girls, and say, "Do you guys need anything? Condom?" Yeah, like that.
Wow.
I like the idea that, well, actually, would you allow Averin in there or no?
Probably we try and keep that away from Averin too.
Okay.
Especially now that I think about what he's going to discuss.
He will, like, Maeris, as you approach the door, Averin's like, he won't let me in either. So I think we just need to let them figure out what they need to figure out.
Come with me. We're gonna make a really good stew. I'm gonna teach
Hell
you.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks, Maeris.
Yeah.
And then we cut to the workshop.
So, Merosha, you know that we have some things that we need to discuss.
What is it about your workshop? It looks good.
I want to be your first mate.
You are.
I really like this ship. Kind of it's a change.
Real quick question. Does anybody else hear Noir's audio cutting in and out? Okay.
No!
Just me.
Shoot. Okay. Hold on one second.
You good. If you gotta go out and come back in, do your thing. We got the time. We'll just be shit talking to you the whole time. It's fine. Nothing to worry about, Noir. Can't hear you now. I'm guessing he's very happy. I heard that. I felt that.
In my bones.
Ow!
Well,
So,
to everybody in chat, hi.
what am I turning when I am turning the wheel?
You're turning the ship itself.
Right.
It's slowly the back of the ship turns back and forth.
A part of the ship turns.
Yes, it's connected to this.
All right, Noir's
Right.
back.
All right, just want to make sure I can be heard. I feel sad for interrupting that. Cybil's just gonna go. Merosha, this ship represents a new start. I think I made a lot of mistakes early on, and you were direct with me, so I'm just gonna do the same with you. I don't care who you worship, man, or if you're a practitioner of arcane arts.
What?
He who lies, the holy symbol.
Okay. And?
Well, like it influences you. We catch you zoning out, talking to yourself sometimes, and then you punched a really, really substantial hole in my body. Like, it just. Do you have this under control? Do you need help? Do you want to talk about it? Like, what's
There's,
going on?
there's nothing to talk about, Sybil. This doesn't. Although it has recently physically involved you, it doesn't involve you.
And okay, right. And that's fair. That I don't mean to pry,
No, you
but
do. So let's take this moment. What do you want to know, Sybil?
I
What is
want to
it?
know
What?
why you don't trust us with this.
Because if I did, you all would have been dead before we even gotten this far.
I think that is a substantial underestimation of our abilities and prowess.
And I think your competence in your own abilities and prowess, which is great, is severely underestimated with this. What do you want? The whole story? You want to know my past and get into my feelings about this? No, I don't worship he who lies. I'm not a practitioner of arcane magics. If I was, a lot of things would be easier for me than it is. This is a burden.
Then why do you insist on carrying all of it on your own?
Because I'm the only one who can.
You sound like I did.
Sybil, your love was in the name of your family. My love is in the name of my own sanity. That's not something you can hold. Not with any title, not with any armor, not with any last name.
I don't intend to hold it, Captain. I intend to protect it. If what's at stake is your sanity, as your first mate, it's my responsibility to keep you standing, right? Then let me do my
Yes.
job.
This is a task I wouldn't ask of you.
Well, fortunately, you're not asking, I'm demanding that I get to take part. Besides, it's a puzzle, and in my frustration with the god that seems to have its eye on you and my general curiosity of the one that took hold of Gavel and my awe of the one that we. This is a puzzle that I'm now interested in.
Sybil, I appreciate your tenacity with this, but please, this is not for you. This is not a puzzle that you can think or calculate your way with. This thing took everything from me. And my sole purpose, my sole mission is to grab it all back.
I don't think that I am going to be able to change your mind. And so, what I say next, I say because in the time that we have spent together, I've grown to care about you greatly. I've never enjoyed fighting you. Even when my aim was to kill you, I never enjoyed it. Whatever you are dealing with, I beg you, please do not. I don't want to fight you again, please.
I never willingly want to fight you either, Sybil. I don't. And I am very sorry for what happened. If I had any sense of control, I would have
I know.
stopped it. You ask of me this, I ask of you something similar.
Yeah.
If you have to fight me again, your aim better be nothing less than to kill me. Do not disrespect my honor. Do not disrespect our friendship and our brotherhood. If you have to fight me again, you pull nothing. I want the full brunt of the Kingsman line.
Captain, I thought you did not want me to carry your burden. Because if I respect that decision, whatever will cause me to raise my blade against you will die as well. And I have a feeling that whatever that is what you're trying to protect me from.
Seems like we're working together on this.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's going to summon Sylvestra. This would be the blade that would do it.
Oh, what are we talking about? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, it's talks! Have you always had that? Have you had this the whole time?
Well, remember we did the crime?
It wasn't a crime, and that was 6 years ago. Like, what do you mean?
Well, I got a dagger from it, and I never took the time to open it. I got a new workshop. I figured it was a great time to check it out, and this is what it's Sylvestra.
I don't appreciate you referring to me as it. I am a she, her pronouns. Thank you very much.
I apologize.
Oh.
Her name is Sylvestra. We're working on freeing her from this gym, until such time that I'm able to accomplish that other laborious task, she will be assisting me with doing away with all sorts of ne'er-do-wells whilst looking good.
Yes, of course, darling.
I would like to give her access to my elusive augmentation that lets her change how my outfits look.
I love that so much. You just basically periodically just watch as Sybil's entire outfit changes, and you just hear, yes, I feel like that's good for the moment.
Wait a minute. May I?
Sylvestra, but can I hand you off to my captain?
Well, I suppose you may.
I'm gonna pass her over.
He like grabs it so gently, or grabs her so gently, and he's just like, okay. Make me look fancy, please.
Oh,
No. You seem to be confused, Captain Merosha. The ability is in Sybil's armor, not just something I can do inherently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, good. Merosha puts his hand out towards Sybil. Do the thing. You've done it twice. Do the thing. Do it, please.
Can I get another outfit change, please?
Oh, but this one looks so nice. Oh, fine. And there's just this, like, all of the clothing items, like, billow and change color and shape.
Damn! This, her, she, the whole time. Really?
Those are her pronouns, yes.
I appreciate you remembering.
I feel like Merosha is not holding her like as an actual sword, but like the stone is facing up because like it's just the whole time. This is so cool. What else can you do, lovely lady?
Oh, well, I can do a great many things. I can decorate for a party. I can plan a wedding. I could organize several closets if you need me to, if I need to debase myself a little bit. She just starts rambling off like non-exciting things.
Can you locate any flavor of Boulade in the nearest vicinity?
Ew, Kool-Aid. That's
mm,
that's swill that children drink.
Oh no.
He just gets real close and she's like this. Can you locate any bullet? Alexa, play Christmas music.
You just hear her go, "Oh, your breath is fogging my eyes. I can't see."
This is. I'm sorry. I'm a little excited. Hands the sword back, and then I assume the armor transfers off. It's gonna be fun.
As the moment eases, and the tension has eased for the time being, Merosha, you hear in your ear, "Oh yes, keep them all at a distance, lest my hands find them too. I do wonder if she's doing well."
I think, like before Merosha leaves the workshop, he goes, and Cybal,
Yes, Captain.
there's always a silver lining in every rain cloud. I really appreciate you being mine.
Captain, you have a silver lining that can look at the clouds and find all manners of usefulness for the rain that follows. So understand
Don't
that
tell
you-
Gavel that.
I just mean that understand that your crew might be capable of more than you've anticipated.
As you were.
Okay, Sylvester.
We're gonna cut to Maeris and Gavel. What do you two do as night falls?
Hey, yo, Raiders.
Oh,
So
Yow.
how does the ship go?
Silver again is like the sails, they catch the wind and it pushes the ship along the water. And it's built in a way where it stays afloat and the wind pushes us onward.
Would I be approaching? Question mark.
If you want.
But what if there's
Filbert.
no wind? Oh,
Filbert, take the rest of the night off. I
Oh,
think I'll.
thank you.
Gavel, come up to the helm with me.
I'm standing at the helm. I don't. We shouldn't be leaving the helm, right?
This is the
It's
helm.
steering the
I
ship.
didn't know situationally where we were on the boat.
I said earlier that Gavel wasn't leaving the helm.
Every time you hit your desk, it affects your microphone. It
sounds
sounds
like those overdrive bass videos.
yes, it sounds like that mixed with a fucking T-Rex approaching.
Fine.
As it should.
Merosha joins you.
Right, okay.
Okay. Let's have a sailing lesson.
All right.
Perfect. Okay. Place your hand on either side of. Well, okay. Well, hold on. Right. When you focus yourself, even when you throw a punch, is it a clenched fist or is it relaxed?
Depends on what you want to do with the strike.
Grace, not power.
Grace in fighting. I don't understand.
It's fine. It takes one of your hands and like gently places it on it, places the other one, and it goes. The reason why you feel the way you do on the waves is because you're fighting against them. You need to allow yourself to feel where the waves are trying to go. And you steer your path with them. And while he's doing it, you can kind of feel this kind of like just gentle back and forth. Now, we don't fight against the waves because we want to use them to push us where we go, which is why when there is no wind, this is how we remain. Now, the sails, that's the same as when you center your breathing before you strike. You harness all of your power in the center of your core, and you use your lungs to expel that energy that flows into your hands. The sails are your hands. The wind is your core. Now, once you've harnessed that into your core and you've gotten the balance, you find your aim is clear, and he lets go.
All right. I'm not great with metaphor.
Wasn't a metaphor at all. Everything I told you is exactly how you should think about it, directly.
So
If your balance is off, your strike is not true. If your
Right.
core is not centered,
right.
then you have no power in your strike. Your core points at the sails, your balance points at the helm.
Am I breathing into the sails?
If you want. It'll take a lot, though.
Okay.
As you do that, a bit of wind just sort of caresses your face, and you just hear the sails sort of billow a little bit as everything continues forward.
Is this
Goodbye.
magic? Am I doing magic right now?
Some say sailing would be. It's a different kind of magic. It's not of the arcane. It's more so of the soul.
Okay.
You'll get used to it. Just keep your core tight and your balance steady.
When do I turn?
When do you want to turn?
Well, when I'm riding a horse, I turn when I come to a fork. There are no forks on the sea.
No. But that's what you use those for. And he points up at the stars. I don't expect you to grasp this right away, because it took me a while as well. But that determines your fork. As you can see, these patterns, they show you the direction we're northeast, right? Which is always pointing to the warmest region, which always has civilization. But we're going east.
Right? Where are we supposed to be going?
East.
All right.
But
So you'll
if
tell
you
me
can
when I
s-
need to turn?
I won't, but the stars will. If you can see, if we're going east, we're listing to the left a little bit. So what do we need to do?
I'm sorry. How do I know I'm listening to the left?
Because that major star is not centered.
All right. So if I need to go right.
Exactly. So
How-
if you're going to make a right, walk with me here.
All right.
If you're going to make a right cross, how would you do it?
Like with my fist,
Yes.
I would take my right fist and bring it across.
Do it to the helm, but don't punch. Your fist is that knob. Bring it over.
He turns the wheel to the left.
Starts to veer. See?
All right. When do I
Right.
stop?
When you've turned enough. What does your star say?
So that one, the big one, right? Now, and I turn it back to center.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's
And
your
now
star?
That's north, right?
East, technically, but it's the one we're following.
Right. Okay. We're going east.
And where do we want to go?
East.
Perfect.
Right.
You're natural.
How do I know when we're there?
That's the fun part. You either see it or you hit it. Please see it before you hit it.
And how do I stop?
Oh, that's where the rest of the crew comes in. That big, very large spinning wheel right there. We kick out one of the knobs, the anchor drops down, slows the ship.
Oh, so there's no speed here. I'm not controlling speed.
Not at the moment. It's more so direction. Speed we'll talk about later.
All right, so if I blow into the... If I'm understanding correctly, when I blow into the sails,
Yep.
I go, and then I just steer towards that bright star, and if we start
Where
to
are we going right
veer... Oh, well, yes? All right. All right, easy enough.
It is. You okay?
I feel like I'm very far out of my depth.
You are. But are you okay with everything that's happened? It's... In a very short amount of time, you've experienced a lot. And we haven't taken the moment to process it with you.
Emotionally? Are we speaking emotionally?
Yes, we're speaking emotionally. Yeah.
Oh, I'm as I've ever been.
You know, it's okay not to be fine.
Yes, I've been told. It was
Okay.
slightly awkward seeing an ex-lover whom I think was upset at me.
Lovers come and go. And that's something that you can always deal with good people around you. I'm talking about your family.
Oh, yes. Well, I assume that they fought with honor and they died with purpose. I am. It is unfortunate that they were not victorious, but sometimes when you fight, you do lose, and if you die, you do not learn from it, but...
Okay. Well, when we settle, wherever it is, not in where we're going now, but after all of this, we should take an opportunity to honor your family, your entire village.
Oh, I did already do that.
Oh, okay.
When
Well,
we were
good.
at camp, yes. I should go back at some point and make sure all of our secrets are still maintained. I assume there were some people who survived, and hopefully they took the sacred text with them, and they are still protected, but I cannot do that now. We are miles away and continent away, and it seems inappropriate to take that as the most important thing when there is a full continent of people who are being oppressed.
Wait. I understand your logic in the pressing matters at hand, but this is important too. Making sure that your lineage, your family, your history is taken care of as best as it can. That's just as important as an entire continent of people who need us as well. They're part of that continent. Plus, you have a ship now. We can go find them.
Right, but logistically it would take us a long time to get over there and then climb the mountain, and by then anything that was...
Gavel.
That what?
Gavel.
What?
What you have going on is important too. Logistically be damned. I don't think logistics really feign in what we do here.
All right. So, where are we going? We're going to the island, right?
We are.
All right. So, continue to go west.
East.
East, right. That star is what I'm following.
That star. Keep
Right.
her balanced, and it'll get us there safely.
Good question. Will I tip over the ship if I do something?
What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm curious. I want to know. I don't want to do anything that could damage the ship.
Yes, if you run really, really hard to one side of the ship, it'll all topple over.
I'm going to stand here though.
Hmm?
So I won't be running anywhere.
Hope not, or it'll topple over.
All right, then I shall stay here and continue to point the ship towards that star.
You're doing a great job. Merosha in the sea, thugging in the waves.
Maeris.
Yes.
I assume you are in the kitchen cooking with Averin.
Yeah.
Averin's like at a cutting board. We'll say like the broth is going and now it's time to add in different ingredients, and he's like cutting some of the like peppers. Thank you for being real nice to me.
Why wouldn't
I haven't said it in a while, and I kind of feel like I should have said it again. So, just thank you.
Well, you're welcome, dear, but you don't have to say. It doesn't require you to thank me once in a while. It's just exist.
Well, that's the thing. I'd rather say it. Because, not to be all sad and whatever, but, like, I'd rather say it a million times than miss out on a time when I didn't and then I can't. There's a lot of people I wish I could say that to right now. And it means a lot that not once did you ever think that I was an enemy or that I meant to hurt anyone. It just... You mean a lot to a lot of people, and I guess you're just going to have to deal with me saying that from time to time, because it's the truth.
Well, all right. But, sweetheart, you're just... I don't mean to say this condescendingly, but you're just a child. You're not... You have so much more life to live until you can become evil. Also, make sure you're paying attention. You're about to...
Oh!
Knuckles. Remember what I taught you with the knife?
Right. Sorry.
Knuckles against the knife. Yeah. But you're not... Honey, you're not evil. And... I mean, none of us are. We're all very... We have our moments. Even I do. But... I clocked you from the minute I saw you. You're a good kid.
Thanks. I don't believe for a second you've had any moments like that.
Listen, I've had several children. I'm very much in a permanent state of sleep deprivation and basic emotional repression at any given moment. My bucket is pretty much empty, but I still give from it. I lost my shit once or twice. But thank you.
I'm just speaking truth.
Do you miss them?
Who?
The ones you left behind?
I am still kind of coming to grips with a lot of things about where I came from. You know, the knowledge of my connection to a royal family being hidden from me. My father not being who he said he was. And it always sort of felt like I was on the outside looking in. You know, even when I was learning magic under Arhu, it felt like everybody else got some sort of favor. You know, and I was just Averin in the corner who's struggling with evocation. It never felt like a family, but I don't know. It's a weird feeling.
I can't say I understand. I've always been very lucky. I had good parents, and I consider myself having the best family.
I've heard the stories.
I don't just mean them. All of you too. This is my family, just as it's yours. You know, Cybal has problems that he's coming to terms with their dad, and he still has a home here. And I don't really know much about yours, but we all look out for each other here. You don't have to be born from somebody to feel like you belong or you're connected to them.
Thanks,
Here.
Maeris.
And she kind of like looks around for something and fishes like something out of. I'm sure she has her bag with her because she doesn't go anywhere without it. So she fishes like a simple chain, and she goes to like she finds like an old teaspoon, and she'll like bend it and be like, I don't know, there's probably something where she could like cut the thing off of the end and bend it a little bit so it looks like a little amulet on the chain. And she opens up Avon's hand and puts the chain and the little spoon amulet in there, and then closes it back up with her hands on top. And she says, I have little tokens from all of my kids, one place or another. This is my daughter's. My sword is my son's. I have. There's a. Hold on. There's a. It's a coin in my boot from. This one's from Lincoln, and then his brother Park gave me a coin, and in the other shoe, and somewhere there's. Yeah, right here, there's a little patch in my pants that belonged to one of Joran's little jackets. And I have something else in here. There's so many things. It's probably in my bag. I have a little trinket from Flynn. And they go with me wherever I go. And I feel like they're here sometimes. So now, wherever you end up, whether it's with us or somewhere far away, you'll have a little bit of me.
You see he like holds that to his chest. Thank you.
Now, let's get back to the stew. We have a lot of work to do. This is pretty much the bare bones pantry I've ever seen in my life. There's nothing here. We can make it work.
Thanks, Maeris. Yeah. He ties the chain around his neck and slips the amulet underneath his robe so it's close to his heart. Is there anything anybody else wishes to do before the night passes?
I'm going to write a little sorry note and leave it underneath the door in the captain's quarters. And it's just going to say, it's not what you think it was. I was only trying to help, but I understand if you're mad. I'm sorry. XOXO.
When you slip it, you can feel someone pull it.
Mm-hmm.
And the door opens and it's Merosha and he's like, Maeris?
I wasn't coming in. I was just leaving a note.
Maeris, please come in.
Okay.
I tried to clean up a little bit. I know it's quite a mess. Please sit. And he's like gestures towards a chair that's by the captain's table. And before you sit down, actually goes, you know what? Hold on. And he grabs the chair and he takes it around next to the chair on the other side of the captain's table. Sit here, please, with me.
Okay.
I want to show you something. And takes out a little box that has those etchings and of the rain cloud, and he opens it and he pulls out a little woven bracelet and he goes, this was hers. I don't think I've ever spoken to you about her. No. Her name was Rain. This is her ship. She was the captain long before I. Actually, the only reason why I fell on this ship is because she caught me stealing from her crew. Yeah. I never met someone that just knew, that just, I didn't have to say anything. I just had to be there, and it was enough. It's hard having this gesture towards the ship, but it's one of the remaining few things I have of her. It's funny. Her warmth matches yours, which is kind of silly to say for someone who was a water genasi. It's kind of like a warm tide that comes through. It's beautiful, beautiful. She was the one who taught me about the grace of sailing. It's a love language. This ship was her love language. This sea was her song. You could see him like fidgeting with the bracelet. You know loss better than any of us, so I don't have to spell it out for you, but as much as I wanted this, it was really more so of wanting to hold on to the memory of her for a little bit longer. Funny thing is, I don't know if she's even dead. Maybe me thinking that she is would make things easier, but I kind of have to hold on, you know? It's hard.
Would you like to know?
Would I I'd like to know what.
If she's alive.
Maeris, you can do that?
Not me, but I know someone who could, perhaps.
Who?
They who keep the veil.
No. No. I don't. I have enough with the he's and the they's and the people who know and do this. I have my. No, I don't. No. No. Wait. Come. No, Maeris. Please tell
They're
me.
not. They're not like yours. There's no reason
But
to be.
Are they yours?
They're the only thing I have to my family.
Maeris, this is dangerous.
If it's
We've
for you,
seen-
it's worth it.
I can't ask that of you. We've seen what Gavel has gone through. You've seen what happens to me. The last thing I need is something like that happening to you. It's the only thing keeping all of us together.
I've already spoken with them.
Maeris!
Twice.
Maeris!
I'm telling you, they're not all bad. Mine doesn't have any reason to be. They just are.
I trust you. If you say it's safe for you, not more for me, I don't care what happens to me. But if it's safe for you, I trust you.
I don't actually know what to do, but I think if I just sit a while, maybe.
Here. Hold this. And he hands over the bracelet.
Will you hold my hand?
Absolutely. He holds your hand.
And I'll try to sit in my sit and sink into my seat and see if I can commune with they who keep the veil.
Merosha kind of sits across like this. He's like,
Maeris, make me a religion check.
Okay. Religion. Why is that a +0?
oh!
Can I use a luck?
You can absolutely use a luck.
What do I
So luck is a 1-for-1 bonus to your roll. You can spend 2 luck to give yourself advantage,
yeah.
or you can spend 3 and influence the plot in some way.
Do you have 3?
Do I have 3?
I don't know. Do you?
Fuck. I know I have 2.
I'll tell you what, because I haven't given out luck, because as a DM, I know I've been lacking in doing this. Everybody has gained 2 luck. So Maeris, if you have 2, you're bringing up to 4.
Okay, I use them.
Okay.
I don't need to make the plot crazy. I just want this scene to be cool.
Okay.
What is that?
I will say, if you use the 3 luck in this way, because I don't want to diminish the need for a check, I will say you will drastically lower the DC in order to achieve your intended goal.
Okay.
If you're trying to tie it to a check that is actively being asked for, I'll say that'll be how you can use the 3 luck.
All right. Do you want me to keep the 5 or roll again?
You can go ahead and use them. That's fine. Go ahead and make me that religion check. I've already got...
It was lower that time. It was a 2.
Oh, boy.
That's okay.
Tell you what.
Can I
use my
spend
3
my
luck
luck?
to really let this happen.
This will be if this is an important story moment that everybody wants to have happen. I will allow everybody else to use their luck to beef this roll. This way, if anything, we can start the next session with an actual number of how much luck everybody has.
I have 1 luck now. I have
Okay.
1 luck because I had to roll.
I'm giving
Saw
you
that.
I'm giving you my remaining 2 luck.
Okay.
I'll give you my
Okay.
4 if we need it.
Okay. So I know I could roll again with the 3.
I will say if you use it as a 1-for-1 bonus, that will be enough. This means that Cybal and Merosha, you are starting next session with 0 luck. So just keep that in mind.
Is that cool?
That's perfectly
Okay.
fine with me.
All right.
Absolutely. Oh no, my luck.
Oh no.
What noises are we making?
Tell the story.
Maeris, you feel the warmth of Merosha's hand holding yours. You feel the lulling of the ship. You can hear the sound of the waves hitting the side of the ship. You hear the creaking of wood. And all of those sensations slowly fade. And when you open your eyes, you stand in a temple. An old temple. The stone circle at your feet has long since been covered in moss. There's some strange, large rock formations that look like they've been long left to just the endlessness of time, yet somehow remain standing. You see a small pedestal in the center. And as you look around, it is very dark. But you're not alone. You can feel the presence of the one that you have a tenuous relationship with. They who keep the veil is with you. What you see may be shocking.
All right.
Are you prepared?
Yeah.
You see the shadow coalesce into this violent mass, almost like a symbiote without a body, that is just thrashing. This shadow is part liquid, part solid. This thing floats above this pedestal. It is large enough to fill this stone circle, yet it looks like it's compressed. Whatever is holding it, it is thrashing against. You see pieces of it sort of extend out, almost like limbs reaching for some sort of foothold. Until this chunk gets rocketed from its form and it lands on the ground. And you watch as this shape grows very erratically, almost like you're spreading silly putty out. And you watch as it forms a vague humanoid shape. And 2 white eyes open. And you hear this as you watch as this thing inhumanly fast, like snakes out of this tunnel, and your vision follows. This tunnel whips past you. Before you know it, you're at the surface. You are feeling the air rush past against you as this thing continues to careen through the countryside. And I will say that because you all used your luck, I will give you details on where this thing is. You recognize the Lothorne Palace to the south, smoking, lying in ruins. You see the distant encampments of Yadrathe military. You recognize that you came from some tower near this large palace that now lies in ruins, completely in pieces on the ground. And as you're following this thing, it's heading north. And it doesn't take much to put together that this thing is headed for you. And as your vision slowly starts to cloud, as the vision starts to fade, that inky, shadowy darkness that envelops this creature, for a moment, a little bit of it separates from where its face would be. And you see the skin of a water Ganassi as it is careening inhumanly fast towards where you are.
I think in a panic, as like a final desperate action, as my vision clouds, I don't even know if it's going to work and I don't care. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on it.
On it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, that is the person that Merosha wants, like, more than anything. So I want to make sure it has a shot at being safe, regardless of how it's changed.
Oh, I like that.
All it is a shimmering field surrounding it with a +2 bonus. But for flavor, I think that that's like an important spell for her.
As you cast this, Merosha, you can feel in her hand, her grip tightens. And there's a warmth, a surge of warmth, as you see this glow about Maeris for a moment. Maeris, you watch as you cast that spell, it takes hold. You watch that shimmering field envelop the creature, and it stops moving. And its head slowly starts to turn to look back at you, and then the head keeps turning as a gaping large mouth filled with all sorts of rows of teeth lets out this inhuman screech, and you are rocketed back into your body.
Yes! Hey!
Hold on. Sorry, I vertigo. It happens sometimes after this.
What did you see? What it was?
She's not dead. But she's not
She's not.
well.
She's not well. What is it? Is she sick? Is she injured? What is it? Where is she? Where are we? How far are we from her?
She's on her way here.
How?
I don't exactly know. She's corrupted, maybe. Is the best word. I felt pain and vitriol and she's not the water genasi you described, but it is her.
What happened to her? And like, he's not even looking at Maeris anymore. He's looking over his shoulder in his peripheral. What happened? Maeris, you can see him like shifting his head around.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to speak. And I'll say at this point, Maeris, you hear him. And that voice sounds very familiar. It's the voice that was coming out of Merosha when he held the hand.
Yeah. Right.
Oh. Are we on speaking terms again?
I've had enough of your games, you demon.
Oh, no. My games never end. If you die of old age, I will bring you back. You are forever a pawn on my chessboard, boy. You're done when I say you're done. I'm going to also say that Gavel and Cybal, you feel a chill run up your spine. And you don't even need a check. Something's on the ship.
Oh, go.
Oh, no. Look, go ahead.
I've had enough.
Have you?
I have. He gets up from his desk. He runs out of the captain's quarters and he goes to where King is. And he swings the door open and he goes, I've had enough of playing games. I need to know how to kill a god.
And I think that is a perfect
That's
time
a
to end
fucking
tonight's
great end.
episode.
Holy shit.
Ooh, we ran a little
Ooh.
long, but it was worth it.
Who cares? That
Holy
was
shit.
That was fucking
Woo!
good.
Oh,
Ooh,
thank
I
you
forgot how
all.
to breathe. I just realized I forgot how to breathe a couple times. I just realized I had to manually
Oh my god.
go back.
Please remember to breathe.
It was the sound for me. It was the. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, whoa.
That and the it was very Hill House. The no. It was like bent neck lady. It was very
Kinda.
Yeah.
That was kind of the inspiration for that one. Well, thank you everybody for tuning into
good.
tonight's episode. I love this game so much. I love these people so much. Before we wrap up for the evening, we want to give the spotlight to our wonderful players so that they can plug whatever it is that they're working on and make sure that we give them some support because they are fantastic and deserve all of the love in the world. So we are going to start with Noir, darling.
Hello, I've been Noir. I've played Cybal Kingsman. I remembered again. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitch, Blue Sky, and my website, noirville.com. Keep a lookout on that website because we are going to have some pretty cool things coming from the world of Noirville soon. But that's me. I'll stop receiving me.
Oh, Jesus. All right, popcorn it.
Ooh, we're gonna go to Party Mom Maeris. She who backs it up.
You big.
Hey!
I do have one of those dump trucks, so I've heard before kids say. Anyways, hi, I'm Erin May Laundry. I'm the party mom. You can find me at Erin May Laundry on Twitch. What else? I love you all. I'm very proud of you. And drink your water. That's it. Ian.
Woo! Oh, what's going on, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big, on all social media. I played Merosha. He'll be doing shit, honestly. I do not have a dump truck of an ass, but keen to like him. Anyway, yeah, I don't like to flood the end with a lot of stuff that I'm doing, but tomorrow on the Folk Myth channel, we are playing a Vase and Holiday game with some very, very interesting people. Two of the lovely folks over from the Heart is the Dungeon podcast, Rara, and their partner, Farrell, who is their first time being on a stream as a player. So, like, I'm very excited to play with the both of them, and I think you guys should too. So come over and hang out on Folk Myth tomorrow. That's it. Fuck. LB, there we go. I was like, wait, I'm like scanning to see who didn't go.
Hello.
I swear to God.
I'm LB Hagabub. Check out Noirville, because my little creep Affliction is going to have a new story coming out soon. I'm very excited for it. But tomorrow, Ren and I will be back playing Silent Hill 2, and she, spoiler alert, is now engaged, and I'm so excited about it. Bless. So excited. It's been 8 years, guys. It's been 8 years.
It's been.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We'll be I will announce that next year we're going to be playing an Alien game on Hack Recklessly on Sundays for a little bit, and then we'll be back for a new game with new players playing Fallout set in Detroit. It's all my lore. It's gonna be fun. Please, Cujo, take it away.
I'm Cujo. I have been your chronicler for this evening. We're just gonna stay here because you guys are assholes, and I deserve this moment.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my
Let's do
god!
I can't commit to the bit like you guys can.
Yes,
I
you
can't
can.
do it. Jesus,
Do
you
it.
guys are fucking children.
All things are possible.
Stop talking. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in for these chuckleheads. I have to mute you guys, otherwise I'm not going to get through this.
What? No.
I muted myself by accident. That's funny. Thank you all for tuning in. I love these chuckle fucks. This game has really changed my life, and we're only a couple months in, and it's only gonna get crazier. So thank you all for tuning in, as they are obsessed with the fucking Zoom function on Video Ninja. These are some of my best friends, so go and support them because I love them very much. You can find me at Cujo Plays Games or at Crit Hit Chronicles on all social media platforms except for Twitter. tomorrow night, we are not going to be having a new episode of Shadows over Baldur's Gate. We've got some cast members who are not going to be available, but you can tune in this Saturday for a special stream called the Chronicle Review, where we take a look at the first year of Critic Chronicles and all of the all of the clips that have been done, some of the highlights of the year, some of our favorite campaigns. We're gonna have some cast members on a Discord call where we can just sit and chill and talk about how much fun we love or how much fun we had playing TTRPGs. But to all of you who have supported me for the last 4 years on Twitch, thank you for coming with me on this new project this year with Critic Chronicles. It meant a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And I don't want to tease too much, but shit's gonna get nuts next year. So you should tune in Saturday to see some of the campaign announcements that are going to go live, because man, it's gonna be a good time. But we are gonna go ahead and get a raid started for Darling Creepshow, who is a wonderful, wonderful friend. Tell them I sent you, give them all my love. Be nice to each other. We love you very much. Thank you for a fantastic first year of Critic Chronicles. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye, everybody.